With Porsche using the 911 as the basis for other cars, it was important to ensure that the 911 itself stayed ahead of the competition. So in 1988, they launched the new Carrera 4. With four-wheel drive and 250 brake horsepower, the new car was an evolution rather than a revolution, but showed Porsche's desire to be at the forefront of sports car production. Now, the 911 was a hugely important car for Porsche, not just because of its popularity and longevity, but because it was the basis for so many other cars. Like the 930 and the 935 turbos that we saw earlier, the 959 also used the 911 for its platform. Only this time it had a 2.8-litre, 4 valves per cylinder engine that had water-cooled heads. It had one of the first electronically adjustable suspension systems and four-wheel drive. It produced an astonishing 450 brake horsepower. It was truly staggering when it was launched in 1985, and today it's still awe-inspiring, and it's still one of the stars of the show. Now look at this car. It's a car that I dreamed of. You should have done. If you didn't, there's something wrong with you. It is, quite simply, the most famous car on the planet. My dad knows nothing about cars, and even he would know that this was a 911. But it's not just a car for landed gentry, pop stars and footballers, because these cars were made throughout the 90s, into the 80s and even the 70s, and as such, they're surprisingly affordable. So here's Ian with some tips on how you can live the Porsche dream.